First of all, my view is India is systemically safe. The banking system is not going to crack. Yes,
what gives you this hope and
in my view, the fundamental framework and even the stress is not so deep that it affects it from a system point of view. Yes, is there pressure in the banking system? The answer is yes. And as growth happens, some of this pressure will ease, but banks need to focus on getting their risk return matrix fixed this time around. And in the past, because 75% of the banking system is owned by the state,
that's right,
the state has funded some of these challenges pretty easily, and therefore the banks in India have taken capital a bit for granted. If banks begin to value capital, I think we'll get the right decisions from the banking system.
You've been a bull ever since this government came to power, and you believe that reforms will go forward. You're not losing any sleep on how the markets are racing ahead, sometimes of reality?
See, the fact of the matter on the ground today is the expectations of the market, or the markets as they are today, are ahead of the real economy.
That's right.
Now, as I see it, two things can happen. The real economy moves ahead because of some real reform on the ground, and markets can refinance a lot of leveraged companies in India to get ahead. So both these can happen. However, as I said, let's not take it for granted. When we are getting an opportunity to really get our act together with a benign external environment from a macro point of view for India, this is our time to really get our act together on productivity, efficiency, and fixing a whole host of issues on investments.
We've done 5.3% for the second quarter, 5.7% for the first. Will we be too presumptuous to believe we can end anywhere between 5.7 and 5.9? Could things change dramatically in the second half?
I think the October, November, December quarter is not been easy because of late rains, and the October numbers have been a little subdued.
That's right, yes.
So for my base case is still 5.5% for this year. But I see growth steadily picking up.
What does the industry want today? Do you want a rate cut or do you want reforms?
I think we need, we at times overemphasize the importance of 0.5% or 1% interest rate cuts. What we really need to focus on is fixing issues which are acting as bottlenecks for investment. 100 basis points movement in interest rates on the base is alone not going to really drive investment. People need to have confidence that if they put their money in projects, money won't get stuck.
So first half, first quarter, when does Governor Rajan relent on rates?
I think the CPI data in January will be crucial for decision going forward. I think Governor Rajan is very data centric in terms of his approach to taking these decisions. So I think that is important. Second is also the US job growth, which you saw as of Friday, was pretty good. Therefore, what does it do to the Federal Reserve's policy on how it thinks about its own interest rates in 2015? So I would still be betting for a first quarter rate cut.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.